Hey guys, Sam here, and today we're going to talk about the newest member in Nintendo's console lineup, the new 2DS XL. The original 2DS was released in 2013, 2 years after the 3DS, and 4 years later in 2017, the little brother of the 3DS has gotten its own upgrade, but is it a good investment? Should you buy one if you already own a 3DS or never had one before, or is it just a big waste of money that should have been spent on something else? Let's find out and get straight into unboxing this big machine. So first off, we're presented with the box. Marvellous. Open it up and there is a nice surprise inside. A charging cable is included with the console, which, is essential for playing games. I'm glad to see that Nintendo made this wise choice, and sure, it doesn't sound mind-blowing, but don't forget that a charger is not included in the new 3DS XL, which was a big concern I voiced in my review of it 2 years ago. Other than the AR cards and instruction manuals, a fresh new 2DS XL is featured, and my first impressions are kinda mixed. On one hand, the unit is extremely lightweight, looks cool, and is well built, but on the other hand, the front-facing 3D cameras are strangely placed in the lower half of the system, the hinge sticks out with the inside camera poking out, and to switch cartridges, you have to open up a flap to insert and take out your games. However, these are only minor problems, and hey, it could have been a lot worse. The notorious Nokia N-Gage, for example, required you to take out its freaking battery in order to swap cards. Jeez! That said, the micro SD card slot is also inside the same flap, which is much better than having to use a screwdriver to open up the new 3DS XL whenever you wanted to change cards. If you've owned a 3DS or 2DS before, then setting up the console is the same doozy deal here. Set the time, date, enter your name, connect online, set up your Nintendo ID, and Bob's your uncle, as well as the choice to transfer from an old console into a new one, which I'm not going to do. Plus, the new 2DS XL runs the same operating system as all 3DS models, which means access to the eShop with a plethora of digital downloads and a virtual console library, internet browser, and Miiverse. Although the social media service will sadly shut down later this year, which is a massive shame. I used to do all kinds of drawings and jokes before I got banned and made some friends who I still talk to this very day. So now that we've got the console completely set up, what changes have been made? How does it feel to play? But first, let me recite you all an inspirational quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing because I'm counting no age. What? Who wrote this script? It was me actually, at 4 AM in the morning. Yeah, true story. For starters, the new 2DS XL is much bigger than the original 2DS and adopts a more traditional clamshell design in contrast to the bizarre doorstep layout from before. Now for the record, I used to have a red and white 2DS before I sold it, but it felt good in the hands despite its weird aesthetic. This, however, is much better and it can actually fit in your pocket. Compared to the new 3DS XL, it's similar in size, and because it's based on its older brother, the new 2DS XL borrows all the upgrades from the new 3DS XL, apart from the 3D features and tracking. These upgrades in question include faster processors, a C-stick, ZL and ZR triggers which were previously found on the Circle Pad Pro, and a built-in NFC reader so you can scan your amiibo figures in supported games like Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. Gaming-wise, the new 2DS XL is comfortable to hold, and I managed to power through an hour-long session on Pokemon Sun. Throughout the day, I tried out some other games from my 3DS collection including Mario Kart 7, Smash Bros, Professor Layton, Animal Crossing and Tomodachi Life to name a few, and the system is indeed backwards compatible with older DS titles, so naturally I played more games like Cory in the House, Elite Beat Agents, Pokemon Black, Platinum and Pearl, where I realised that the save file on my copy is 10 years old as of posting this video. Unbelievable, time flies when you have fun. Now for the price, the new 2DS XL retails for £130 in the UK, €156 and $150 in the USA, which is a bit more than the £80 for the original model, but you must consider the fact that you're paying for the extra features inherited from the new 3DS XL minus the 3D. Furthermore, the new 2DS XL comes in two colours, black and blue and white and orange, and I don't know about you, but this reminds me of that dress. Remember? The one that took the internet by storm in 2015? I always thought it was white and gold. Personally, I prefer the white and orange design, but unfortunately this option is not available in the US. But don't lose hope, there is still a chance that it can happen. The new 3DS came out in the same country months after its European release when Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer was released. In conclusion, the new Nintendo 2DS XL is a solid device and does a great job of playing every 3DS and DS game you can imagine, alongside a range of retro games playable for the Virtual Console service. Compared to the new 3DS XL, I don't plan on replacing mine, but that said, I still didn't find myself using the 3D utilities despite the improved face tracking. And if you consider the 3D aspect of the 3DS to be a gimmick, then it's probably a better idea to buy the new 2DS XL over the 3DS due to its low price. However, in spite of all the positives of this console, there are some gripes that I do have. For instance, the cameras have not been upgraded since the original 3DS from 2011, and as a result, the photo quality is laughably terrible compared to the smartphones of today, the speakers sound pretty tinny, and the stylus is incredibly small, which is a pain for people with big hands, although you do get used to it eventually. Would I recommend this console? Maybe. I'm glad to see that the 3DS is still getting support from the big N and third-party companies alike. But with the Nintendo Switch having released earlier this year, it blows the 3DS out of the water, as you can play HD games on the go as opposed to the 240p potato quality from before. However, the Switch does not have many games at the moment, whereas the 3DS has amassed a fantastic library of games that appeal to a wide range of people over the past 6 years, including Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, and Phonics Fun with Biff, Chip, and Kipper? What? What? So, there you have it. Those are my views on the new 2DS XL. Do you like it? Is it wicked? Be sure to post your thoughts on the comments section below and subscribe to my channel for more great content in the future. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Cheerio!